If we embrace flexibility and innovation, we may arrive at some creative solutions to problems and now are able to make the improvements. Sit back, relax, and let us explore the cosmic energies, and together we can gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, utilize this energy, and move forward successfully today and every day. Hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and welcome to your daily focus for June the 14th, 2023. So, thanks for being here, and thank you for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. A big shout out to CC for the invite. I will be in Illinois this weekend at Good Earth at Starved Rock Wellness Retreat. Okay, so July the 15th, 2023, this Saturday, 11 to 6. I'll also be there Friday, Sunday, and Monday for personal readings by invitation only. So let me know if you want to do any of that. We are going to have all kinds of wonderful things to do. So this is a time to, really tap into the wellness of you. This is a time to tap into self-love. And doing what we're doing this weekend at Starved Rock is just putting us ahead of the game for the next close to 2 years of our life. So I look forward to seeing you there. I'll leave all the info in the box down below as well. And let's start with the numerology of the day. We have a 14 energy, and the 14 is having more by having less. So where have we hoarded? Where are our shelves too full? Our cupboards too full? Our closets too full? Where could we get rid of some of this extra, I heard, extra chaos in our life? Because everything holds an energy. And so we may not see it after a while, but it is clutter and we need to get rid of it. The 14 energy is also the 14 energy is connected with the blacksmith. And so if you can imagine yourself as this piece of steel and you are forging yourself, you are working and working and working until you bend and you twist and you shape into where you want to be going forward. 1 plus 4 is a 5. Now, the 5 energy is a very busy energy. The 5 energy is about creating happiness and joy in your life, celebration, giggles, smiles, romance, and it's allowing your creativity to flow. Now, if we look at the numerology of the day, it's a 7 plus a 5 plus a 7, which gives us a 19 energy. And the 19 energy is very much ourselves, our ego, where we, pardon me, the 19 energy opens us up to new paths because we have accomplished certain things in our life and it's time to move forward, and it allows us to move forward with the confidence, with the strength. Now 1 plus 9 is a 10. 10 is a very lucky number, so expect luck today in your pathway. 10 energy is about seasons changing. We are in the last days of full moon energy before we go into the new energy. So it's definitely a time where we are closing doors, putting completion on something, closing chapters of our lives in order to walk into the new opportunities, in order to write the new chapters. 1 plus 0 is a 1. That is the I am. That is the independent in each and every one of us. That is the trailblazer. We want to face those challenges because we want to feel the successes. The sun is in Cancer, moon is in Gemini. Now Mercury and Saturn are talking and we can find ourselves procrastinating. So as long as we are aware that, I'm procrastinating here, we can look to why we need that, or we feel we need that extra time to come to a decision or to meet a deadline or to plan for, now we can plan for a strategy. And it's no longer being a hindrance. It's no longer being procrastinating, but we are taking the time to make that list of pros and cons, or maybe reaching out for advice or doing some research so that we can move forward. The sun is sextiling Uranus, which, it just might bring in the excitement we're hoping for. The unexpected opportunity. Get creative, get curious, and see what comes your way. Now, it is a time to be very flexible and go with the flow, and we could even get a small glimpse at the future through this cosmic energy. Now, we do face a small challenge with the Sun and Mercury not getting along, and we may have self doubt, or we might have a fear on how others see us, perceive us, and we may not be making the best choices for ourselves if we have those kinds of self doubts, if we have those kinds of fears. So, slow down on what you're saying yes to and what you're truly wanting to share with others during this time. Don't push ahead, okay? Rather, take some time to see if these things truly line up with your objectives before you actually act upon them. Okay, so let's turn to the cards. And we have the Two of Wands. And this is calling in our tomorrow. This is asking our dreams to come true. This is asking for our dreams to become tangible, become part of our reality. Okay, now notice that the space around us is very clean, it's very open. So, this is new moon energy we will be talking to, and we are clearing out the path, we're clearing the way, we're clearing the energy so that we can invite new energy in. Now, this could be in our time, resources, it could be in our energy levels. And looking at different ways to proceed going forward so that we do have more time or energy, or we do free up resources to help us on the path going forward. We have the Nine of Swords. Haven't seen the Nine of Swords in a while, but here we are. We have self doubt, we have anxieties, we have fears. They're keeping us up at night. They're not allowing us to make the decisions that we need to make, nor can we focus on making the right decision for ourselves when we're like this, when we're stressed out. So, first of all, I'm going to say to you that if it doesn't matter in 5 years, then it shouldn't matter at all. Okay? So often we get into these battles, we get into these power struggles, we get into these, toe to toe confrontations because of something small, something little, something that won't even matter. And a year from now, you won't even remember what that was about or even that it happened. It's not, it's about understanding that you want to win the war and not every single battle, and choosing where you're going to step forward and choosing where you're going to pull back, choosing where you're going to share a part of your ideals, your dreams, and where you're going to hold them within. The Nine of Swords is here to say, you are worthy of it, you are deserving of it. And to not go down that rabbit hole of self-doubt, of worry, of thinking of the failures that you've had in your life, or where you didn't feel competent, or maybe you should have said something and you didn't, or maybe you did and you shouldn't have. Okay, and it's all these little things. Or we'll worry about our tomorrow, right? What's going to happen tomorrow? And we'll actually start working out a script of what they're going to say to us. And it's probably mean and it's probably nasty. So catch yourself when you're saying this. No, no, delete, delete, cancel, cancel. And start putting in the things that you do want to have happen in your life going forward. It's your imagination, so you have full control over just how beautiful you can make it. And maybe it's just you sitting under a palm tree, drinking a drink with a little umbrella in it. Or maybe it's you just walking up and down by a stream or an ocean shore, and the waves are crashing slowly over your feet and your ankles. And the sun's shining on you. The air is fresh and alive. Maybe you're sitting under an apple tree. Maybe you're in a swing under an apple tree. Maybe you're doing cartwheels down a marble pathway. And you say, Tilly, I haven't done a cartwheel in like 50 years. Well, you can in your imagination. So do them. And have some fun doing it. Don't allow yourself to go to the negative side here, especially when this is our first card, because that will really control how we can utilize the energy, which is not effectively at all. Now, we have Justice as our second card. And Justice is cut away what no longer has value in your life, no longer brings in some kind of, it helps us in our direction in some way. This is a time to cut those things away, or people away, situations away, environments away, if we must. This is about making a commitment to ourselves. This is us focusing and showing up to meet our commitment to ourselves. This is walking with a sense of integrity. This is embracing your courage and your strength and knowing that you are deserving of it. And we have judgment right after that. Okay, so self judgment. I'm getting a lot about the self judgment that we are going to doubt ourselves, that we're going to look in our past, and maybe it's words playing of what somebody had said to us once, and we kind of just carved it in stone, even though it was just an opinion. It wasn't to be carved in stone. It wasn't a rule. It wasn't even a truth. Probably, this is where we allow, you know, our second grade teacher saying that we'll never be an artist, and so we've never picked up a paintbrush or a pen or sculpted anything since, because we believed at that time. And this is about opening yourself up to the possibility that you do have that potential, more potential than you could even realize. And it's about scratching the surface of that potential, perhaps, and loving yourself, knowing that you're worthy. You didn't come down here to have a miserable life, okay? But we do have our own self will and willpower, and we can pick whatever we want. We have our choices. And so sometimes, because of our choices, we end up in situations, but that's okay, because we came down to learn, to experience. And so we have our learning experiences laid out in front of us so that we can get to those goals, we can get to those dreams. So stop judging yourself that you are not worthy or you're not entitled. You know, I heard the other day, once again, I'll say it, it's, you probably had okay grades going through school, right? Some of you excelled, I'm sure. Some of you really, dipped down, I'm sure. But the majority of us had good grades. And so when we just had good grades, we feel we are entitled to good, not great, not fabulous, not magical, not amazing. Because society taught us our good grades will get us something okay, something good, something sustainable, but that'll be it. And so we base our worth in some way subconsciously in the grades we had in grade 5 and grade 6 and grade 8 and high school and stuff. And those aren't the things that you should be judging. You should be judging, if anything, your heart and how open it is, how willing you're able to love and to give love and to receive love. So don't judge yourself first and foremost, and know that you are worthy of so much more. And if you haven't been doing what you need to do, if you haven't been showing up to work on that goal, that dream, that desire, if you haven't been putting a focus on it lately, now is the time for you to start. And if you have been, chances are you'll get some kind of small reward, some kind of little spiritual attaboy saying you're on the right path and keep going. And I hear we love what you're doing. So, okay, let's get an oracle card here. My goodness, if I could just get my brain to cooperate, or my hands to cooperate with my brain, I would be farther ahead of her today. Nature's Whispers, our oracle deck, which never ceases to amaze me. And we have Culmination of Vision 35, which is an 8 energy. 8 is abundance in the pocket, right? But what do we have to do for that abundance in the pocket? We need to show up, right? Okay. Time to take a positive action towards your goals and dreams. Be adaptable and fine-tune any of the details of what you are creating. Reflect on your desires and make sure your attitudes and beliefs are in alignment with what you wish to accomplish. Let go of any aspect or quality that no longer fits what you intend to accomplish. So once again, letting go of what is not working anymore, that doesn't bring value to your life, that maybe even works against you as you try to go forward. Okay, and our animal is the snow leopard. Self-reliance. See if I can get it close enough to read. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibilities and walk with the shamans. Use your, maybe, the intuition, your intuition, and I have to look. Use your intuition. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Okay, sometimes we try to swim against that current, regardless of how hard it is. Sometimes we imagine the worst outcome, and so something bad happens, and then we act surprised about that. So start thinking about the goodness that can come into your life. Start creating that thought of what great thing can happen to you each step, each moment, each day, each week, each year. Use your intuition and let your life unfold. So go with the, be flexible, go with the twists, go with the turns, go with what shows up. Don't try and look away from it. If nothing else, it is a learning lesson for us so that we can succeed at this, so that we can strengthen ourselves and go forward in a stronger way, even more so. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.